Hey guys, Chris here. As usual, I'll be doing a recap of today and a lineup for tomorrow. Let's just start with our early morning recap here. We'll get right into things. Um, yeah, just a crazy good lineup for my early lineup that I gave out. Um, just some crazy stuff here. But we'll go through it for the early lineup, and we'll go through my later lineup, and we'll just kind of go through what happened. So on Chris Archer, tons of strikeouts. He gave up I believe he gave up a couple runs. I don't know why it's not coming up as an ERA. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened there, but Archer and Lester were the only ones owned on this slate. Both did great. Archer didn't get the win though. Yan Gomez hit a last-minute homer, which was great. Santana did great too, and then Kipnis did awesome, 7.5. Longoria finally came back to earth, so I think he's gonna go back to slumping again. Obstrubal Cabrera is on a little streak, so I think I'm gonna keep an eye on him. Brantley went off, and then Dickerson didn't even play, and Dexter Fowler just keeps killing it. I don't know what it is, man. This guy's crazy good. Just keeps on killing it. So really, really good lineup. I don't think anybody else used my lineup in the morning. Maybe Kingster Marshall. Yeah. Maybe Jay Campo. Nope. Mangu. Nope. So just Kingster Marshall. So shout out to Kingster Marshall. Let's go to this. This was the late. It cashed. You have right here, so we'll see if anybody used it. So 38.5. You got T Marsh here. Not my lineup. Twick for life. I know he used it. He's in. Make M Johns 119 has Marlon Bird, so this isn't my lineup. K Bob has Encarnacion. Paychush. That is my lineup. So we got Paychush here, so we got one more here. Billy 17. Another one. Shout out to Billy 17. Not my lineup. Shout out to John Boy 1171. Shout out to my boy Chris. Twick for life again. Shout out to Chris. Napoli went off today. Holy shit. I didn't even think about Napoli. Another one. Here we go. Shout out to Vinman 13. Shacktown. Shout out to Shacktown 55. Shout out to WC25. Damn, a lot of people rolled with me today. Car wash guy? No, he has Colton Long. Nice. So nice to see all those people. So shout out to all you guys. Thank you for using my lineup. Thank you for putting some faith in me. I like that. So let's go. Let's go look at what we're thinking for tomorrow. Let's do this. We got a nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 game slate. I think I counted that right. So let's look at the options. Pitching, Arrieta, Sale are probably my favorite plays. Arrieta looks nice. I do like Sale more. I like Carlos Martinez. Fuck Pineda. Do not play Pineda. He's going to get wrecked like he always does. Chris Sale, yeah. Chris Sale's my favorite play tomorrow. I'm just going to throw him in. We're going to make a lineup around Sale. And then we're just going to figure out who we stack against. So let's go. As you see, I was already looking at Alfredo Simone because he's on the slate. So he's always someone you want to target against. But we're going to look here. And David Holmberg, who's a lefty. And the Pirates have like about 3-4 good lefty killers. So we're already going to go straight to that. So let's go straight to that. And let's see what he struggles against. So David Holmberg hasn't played that many games. He starts for the Reds. So we're just going to go ahead and go look at his splits real quick. I believe he's like a rookie or something, but a .425 WOBA already against lefties, .356, which isn't good against righties. Home, he's worse at home, a .404 WOBA altogether, .546, .350. So at home, he is bad, a .404 WOBA, so I can see things getting bad. 6.88 ERA, really, really bad. 19 hits in 17 innings, but 5 home runs. So I'm liking that. So right off the bat, I'm thinking Kang, Marte, I really love them. They just came off 2 solid games, and Kang is heating up right now. So I think Kang is a must play for me. So Kang's going to be in my lineup. He hits lefties really well, and I love Marte. He's also coming off a solid game. Loving Marte there. So we're just going to go ahead and start off with Marte and Kang. They're going to be our dudes there. Marte coming off a nice 4.5 game. I think he can come in clutch with another good performance. So I got those two guys in. And we're going to keep going here. Cervelli's also nice. Cervelli does pretty good against lefties. You can check out how Cervelli's been doing, actually. Might run 3 if I can find him. 2.7K, not crazy expensive. Oh, man, Cervelli's been too consistent. Yeah, I think Cervelli might be my catcher, actually. So I think I might run 3 Pirates tomorrow. I may drop Marte because he's a little pricey, but Cervelli and Kang are looking good. But 3 really good lefty killers, and they've all been pretty consistent. So I love the Pirates, love Cervelli, Kang, and Marte. All hit lefties really well. So we'll see if I'll stick with that. But Cervelli got really nice consistency that I like to see. So I think Cervelli's already my catcher. So is Kang. Marte can be moved. So we'll see if we move Marte. Let's keep looking at pitchers. Russin, I like. Let's look at Russin real quick. See if he has anything worth messing with. We'll look at some BVP after this. Let's go to splits. So he'll be away. He has 33 innings away, which is worse, 4.59 ERA. Compared to home, he's better in cores for some odd reason. 0.449 against lefties. Hasn't played that many, but 7 innings. That's a pretty okay sample size for lefties. Well, not really, but still 0.355. So you get an idea. This is a little inflated, but you get an idea that he's pretty bad overall. So lefties, I'm going to exploit that stat. I really like Carpenter from St. Louis, and he's so cheap right now, 2.6K. A lefty coming off a solid game, fits all the criteria I want, so he's immediately in my lineup, super cheap. Compatible with Sale too, so Carpenter's a must, Cervelli's a must, Kang's a must. So I already got 3 of my musts in, and the rest can kind of be figured out. But Carpenter's probably the only one I want. Maybe Hayward, but Hayward's not as intriguing. So I think Carpenter's the only guy I'm going to take from that game. So let's keep on going to looking at the other pitchers second. So just lefties. Lefties for St. Louis. There's not that many, I think. Colton Wong, but Colton Wong's been cold, so I'm not going to touch him. Bassett, already looked at his numbers. Don't really like it. At home, he's a beast. He has like a .230 WOBA. Nothing crazy. Nothing really to exploit. And we got Steven Wright here. He's been pretty trash. He is a knuckleball pitcher though, but they are going against the red hot freaking White Sox, who've been killing it. They have been killing it. So I'm definitely going to play 1 White Sox. So we'll see if Melky or Eaton will be the one I play. Just look at the splits. So versus lefties versus righties, he's pretty bad. At home, he's better. Is he on the road? He's in Boston. I'm going to have to look at Sales away splits real quick before I do that. So he's at home. Home versus lefties, he's a lot better. So, but he hasn't played that many. But it looks like righty. So maybe I'll go Melky. I'll go with some Melky. I don't know where Melky bats because he's a switch hitter. So Abreu's also nice there, but Abreu gets a nice. He has a price increase. So I don't know if I want to mess with him as much, but I'm gonna throw Melky in there. 3.8K, a little pricey, but I can roll with it. Yeah, I can roll with it. So I'll drop Melky in there, and we'll kind of figure things out from there. But I really like Melky. He's just been super consistent, going up against a trash pitcher. But look at this consistency. I just want to keep rolling with that consistency. So I really like Melky Cabrera tomorrow. So he's in my lineup, and nothing too crazy on his stats, but they're hot, so I'm playing them. You could also play Eaton, but for some odd reason, small sample size, so I don't know if you want to put that much into it. But 0.219 WOBA, don't really like that as much. So I like Melky just because he's been a lot more consistent. Let's keep on going. Looking at the other pitchers. So we got Steven Wright, J.A. Happ. So we got a lefty in Minnesota. So this just screams Minnesota stack. I'm already thinking about Hicks, but let's look at Happ's numbers before we do that. But Hicks is already looking like a play I'm going to throw in there. because he kills lefties. I might do Torrey Hunter. I want to see where Hicks is batting. I'll have to see where they're batting tomorrow, but I love Hicks. So yeah, home versus righties, away versus righties, .332, his highest stat, .283, 5 home runs to righties on the road. So you got that home run upside because he only gives them up to righties. So I like Aaron Hicks. I think I'm all in for Aaron Hicks. Let's look at his numbers at home just to make sure he's still killing it. And he's been so consistent lately. I'll show you Aaron Hicks right now. Been so consistent for Minnesota. Him and Rosario, man, they both kill it. Like, if they're playing a lefty or righty, that's trash. Like, you should get one of them in. But let's get Hicks in because he actually got the price raise because he's been so consistent. How's Hunter been? You could also try Hunter, but I think Hicks gives you a little more bang for your buck. We'll take out Marte just because I don't think we're gonna have enough to fill everyone in. So let's go ahead and take out Marte. But Hicks, loving Hicks here. Hicks, Cabrera. So let's go ahead and go look at Hicks. Go ahead and go look at his splits, and we'll go look at his home versus righty splits or lefty splits. So as you see, oh my God. Okay. First, let's look at his lefty splits. Crazy good, .340. But then look at his home versus lefty splits, .455. 10 out of 22 at bats, 7 singles, 2 home runs, double. Still, man, that is so good. Only 1 strikeout at home against lefties. So Aaron Hicks is a must play for me. And then on top of that, look at this consistency that he's rolling with. 4.5, 8.75, 2.75, 8.2. It's just really, really nice consistency. Cabrera, Hicks on the same page. Got some really nice consistency guys that I'm going to roll out here. So I'm really digging this lineup so far. So, yeah, I'm happy. So Hicks and Cabrera are musts for me. We'll keep on going, but you could also do Dozier, Hunter, the other lefty killers they have on that team. I think Kurt Suzuki is pretty good. Sano's pretty awesome. Sano's been killing it too. So maybe if you don't like Carpenter, you can go Sano. I would think about Sano, but he isn't that good at home against against the lefties, if I'm not mistaken. But those are the guys I look at. Sano's been killing it. So, and Plouffe too. Plouffe is also good. Sano's been killing it, man. I may end up going Sano over Carpenter. I'll have to see. And then Plouffe as well. So they got a lot of bats you can roll with. J-Hep is going to get destroyed tomorrow. Anyways, let's keep going. And looking at the other pitchers. So Hap's a stack option. So we got Steve Wright, Danny Duffy. Whenever I mess with this dude, nothing happens. So I'm just going to leave Danny Duffy alone. I'm not even going to look at him. Toronto's too expensive anyway, so I'm cool. I'm going to look at Jimmy Nelson, though, because Jimmy Nelson's actually somebody I want to pick on at home just because, if I'm not mistaken, he has a pretty bad WOBA against the lefties. And Anthony Rizzo just came off a hot game, and he's pretty cheap. And if you can play Rizzo at 3K, then I want to do that because he's cheap and he's coming off a good game. I'd like to think he continues that if the matchup's there. So home versus lefties, which is what he'll be doing. .390 WOBA. 6 home runs. So at home, he gives up 10 home runs compared to 3 on the road. So looks like Jimmy Nelson might struggle there at home, which I'm digging already because this is looking like some Anthony Rizzo time. Yeah, this is looking really good. This is the area where Nelson is the worst. So Rizzo's going in all my lineups immediately. So let's drop him in. He's so cheap right now, 3K. You have to play him. I wonder how much highly owned he'll be tomorrow. Hope not that much. But Anthony Rizzo's in my lineup. Loving that so far. And then if I could fit Dexter Fowler, I will because he's just my boy and he's just been so damn consistent. Let's see if we can get him in. Oh, man, 2,000. So we may not be able to get Fowler in just because, man, Fowler's been so consistent. So I may drop Melky. Melky's been super consistent, so we'll figure out a way around that. We'll find more pitchers to pick on though. See if we can find anyone cheaper. But yeah, Nelson's on the list. Shoemaker at Houston. Yeah, actually, I think he has pretty bad road split. So let's look at Shoemaker. Matt Shoemaker. See if he's anything worth messing with. Let's look. He's pretty bad overall. So nothing. Yeah, he's pretty bad overall. Away is the 1 ERA more worse, but away versus lefties, it looks like it's his worst stat. So lefties, I guess, but nothing too crazy that I would want to stack him against, just because they don't have many lefties. So I'm cool. I don't think I really want to play that. Giovanni Gallardo, I know he's been struggling a bit. Yeah, he's been struggling. Let's go ahead and go check out Gallardo, see what he struggles with. Giovanni Gallardo. Splits. Let's see. 0.319 against lefty. Actually, he's not even that bad, but he's just been having some bad games lately. So, yeah, but last one I'll touch on is Alfredo Simone, just because of how bad he is on the road. He's so ridiculous and so trash. But let's look up. I'll show you some Alfredo Simone numbers, and then you guys can decide if you want to stack against him because he's so freaking trash. And I'll look at some BVP because BVP gives me a good idea. So let's look at splits. So versus lefties, he's trash, but versus lefties on the road, which is the situation he'll be in, he is a 0.454. He is super trash. But as of late, he's been lowering it down. Oh, no, he hasn't. It's been going up. Never mind. Ignore that. 45 hits in 28 innings with lefties. So Crush Davis is in play. Any lefty on that team is in play. But I can't really find any of them I like. So Crush Davis would be the only one, but I like Rizzo. So I don't know if you could find any that you like. There's Flattieri, Wieters, who's coming off a pretty solid game. But I like Cervelli too much. There's Parmalee and Snyder, but that's about it. But let's try to make our lineup here. So let's see what we can do. Let's go at second base, knowing everything we know now. So second base, I know Carlos Sanchez has been killing it. I may roll him. Descalso has been killing it. If I can get him in my lineup. But he's going up against Carlos Martinez. But Carlos Martinez is worst against the lefties, so that might end up working out. It might not be too crazy to do that. Second base is not looking too great. I would probably end up going. Well, let's check out Paredes. I don't know Paredes did shit today. Carlos Sanchez looking like one of the better plays. I mean, he's cheap. He continues to come in clutch for the White Sox, so I could definitely play him. So yeah, I could take a look at him. I really want Dexter Fowler in my outfield. That's who I really want. But let's see if we can find anyone cheaper. Soler. Yeah, Soler's been pretty solid. Chris Davis. I know he's been batting cleanup, but he's not doing shit. Diaza. Ezekiel Correa. How did he do today? 2.75. That's not bad. And I almost played him. Eddie Rosario getting back-to-back triples. That's pretty good. Man, second base and outfield is where I'm having trouble. I'm thinking Descalso, to be honest with you, because second base is so ugly. I wish what's his face was playing Travis, so I could do something here. I'd like to fit him in. Neil Walker's been killing it, man. That whole Pirate team has been killing it. I might just play all of them. But let's go Sanchez just because he's been really solid. And then I may drop Melky, and I really want Dexter Fowler in my lineup, but let's see. Man, there isn't much here. Bird, Avisel, Parmalee, or yeah, there isn't shit here. Let's see what happens if I go Fowler. Because I just like how consistent he's been. I love consistency. But I think I may have to go him. Jay Bruce has been eating. Burnett's pitching tomorrow. Smolinski, Markakis, Coughlin, Preston Tucker dropped. Did he do anything today? Oh, man, he did do something today. Man, he kills it again. He's a freaking beast. I go Tucker. He's playing Shoemaker, so I could definitely do that. So I could do like a Fowler, Tucker, Hicks lineup. That actually doesn't look that bad. So maybe something along these lines. Damn, I was gonna play Tucker today, but I didn't. I swear he kills right-handed pitching. Because that's where he's been getting all his homers. But this is a pretty faint idea of what I'm thinking. Definitely Cervelli, Marp, Hicks, Rizzo, like those guys are definitely locked in. So I'm just gonna have to fix it around. I really want to get Melky in because he's been beasting it up. But Tucker's looking good, Hicks is looking good, Fowler's looking good. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, guys. I'll give you an update on my on YouTube. I mean, on my Twitter page. You guys check me out on there. Nice cash in today. Let's hope to do that tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. So, thank you for watching my video, and bye-bye.